Kizukyuke, Fugashi TJ. When I was a student here at Aqam School, I received 102 attendance every year from kindergarten to grade 6. As a result, the annual TJ Joseph Attendance Award was created to recognize all Aqam students with 100% true attendance annually. Due to the various challenges posed as a result of COVID-19 pandemic, we're students to honor all Aqam students and families for the essential role they played in keeping our school open and safe this year. So get spoken.
Kisakuke, At this time, I would like to recognize the kindergarten students at Aqam School in Miss J's class. Danielle is an energetic and vibrant student in the kindergarten classroom and has developed strong social, emotional connections with her peers throughout the year. She can definitely recognize numbers, letters, and rhyming sounds. Enjoy grade 1, Danielle! Holden is a kind and hardworking student in the kindergarten classroom. He has developed a strong sense of independence and confidence this year. Holden's enthusiasm to read has advanced his skills tremendously. He participates with the grade 1 and 2 reading program. Way to go, Holden! Opal is a caring and respectful student in the kindergarten classroom. Her generous heart is an asset to her peers and school community. Her growth and confidence is reflected in her sense of humor. Her ability to understand and apply conversation with both peers and adults is an indication of well-developed communication and social skills. Have a great summer, Opal. Johnny is a strong and independent student in the kindergarten classroom. His ability to learn skills quickly has allowed him to join the grade 1 and 2 reading program. He has been developing positive self-regulation tools that he can do independently to work through challenging situations. Right on, Johnny! Kendall is an enthusiastic and thoughtful student. Her presence is warmly welcomed by her peers and adult interactions. She clearly communicates her wants and needs in a considerate manner. Kendall's work ethic has developed, her reading and math skills also tremendously. Way to go, Kendall! Paris is a positive and compassionate student. Her motivation to learn has been an asset to developing her reading, writing, and math skills. Paris has shown phenomenal growth in communication, personal and social awareness, and responsibility. Luke is one of our K4 students. Luke is a sweet and calm student. His participation in alphabet and calendar routines has significantly grown with his confidence this year. He has developed many positive peer relationships within the school community. Luke is ready for kindergarten, and we're looking forward to how we look back in the fall. Have a great summer, Luke. Kason is also a K4 student. Kason's smile brightens the day, and he's a friendly student to those in his classroom. His skills in alphabet and calendar routines have seen significant growth. His confidence has allowed him to always participate fully in our PE program. His involvement in the classroom community has been enjoyable, and we look forward to hearing about his kindergarten experience next year. Best of luck, Kason. Bree is a polite and hardworking student. Her confidence has flourished over the course of the year. Bree's ability to communicate clearly makes her a strong leader among her peers. She is confident in reading, adding, and introducing herself into Aqam. Way to go, Bree! Loki is another one of our K4 students. Loki is happy, caring, and energetic. He has mastered the skills of alphabet routines and calendar. For being the only K4 for half the year, Loki joined and fit right into his classroom community full of kindergarten students. His kindergarten readiness is very visible, and Miss J is excited to have him back teaching him next year. Okay, at this time, we would like to recognize the student in Mrs. Purcell's grade 1-2 classroom at Aqam School. June enjoys being with her friends and playing. She's very creative and has a wonderful imagination. June is very kind and helpful. Thanks for a great year, June. Mason's smile and laugh warms the room. Mason enjoys being outdoors and playing, along with participating in gym time. Mason is kind to his peers and others. Have a great summer, Mason. Lenara enjoys being with her peers and participating in play. Lenara is a sweet student. She also enjoys learning and being in the classroom. See you in grade 2, Lenara. Lorelai is a very bright student who loves learning. Lorelai is very helpful in the classroom with both her peers and the adults. Lorelai enjoys participating in class discussions and sharing her fantastic ideas. Have a great summer, Lorelai. See you in grade 2. Marcus enjoys playing with his peers and making new friends. He also enjoys helping within the classroom and school. He enjoys being outdoors and learning to knuckle. Have a great summer, Marcus. Chloe is such a joy to have in the classroom. She's always smiling and being kind to others. Chloe has very much enjoyed her grade 1 year. Have a great summer, Chloe. Riley enjoys playing with his peers and making new friends. He enjoys free play and can use his imagination extremely well. Have a great summer. We'll see you for grade 2, Riley. Zane is a bright student who loves learning and enjoys his time in the classroom. He also loves spending time with his peers outside on the playground. He's extremely helpful in the classroom and around the school community. Zane has been a phenomenal soccer player on the Aqam soccer team this year. Looking forward to seeing you in grade 3, Zane. Philip is a smart and hardworking student who enjoys spending time with his friends and play. He is helpful in the classroom and around the school. Philip was also on the Aqam soccer team. Have a great summer, Philip. See you in grade 3. Michael is very athletic and enjoys playing sports. He really enjoyed Ivan's soccer program and was a strong player. Michael possesses a lot of leadership skills. He has a very sweet smile and he brightens our entire school. Have a great summer, Michael. Liam is a kind and sweet student. He enjoys helping his peers and the classroom. We'd also like to give a shout out to Liam for taking home our school's baby chicks and continuing to provide care for them. Thanks, Liam. Have a great summer. Layton has a joyful personality and a bright imagination. He enjoys playing and interacting with his peers. Layton is a kind friend, and many of his classmates enjoy playing. See you in grade 3, Layton. Easton is an energetic student who enjoys playing with his peers. He loves free time and has a great imagination when it comes to play. Have a great summer, Easton. Ariana is a pleasure to have in the classroom. Her happy personality is contagious and brightens our entire school. She enjoys helping others and is always quick to volunteer. Thank you for your helpfulness, Ariana. Tameen is a sweet and kind student who enjoys sharing stories with her teacher and her classmates. Tameen enjoys helping in the classroom, both with the adults and the peers. She has a very bubbling, contagious laugh that brightens the classroom. Thank you for bringing that to our school. I would now like to recognize the grade 3 and 4 students that attend school in Mr. Dorian's classroom. Mila is a hardworking student who enjoys reading and math. She continually strives to put her best effort forward, resulting in her tremendous growth this year. As I would say, work hard, play hard. Enjoy your summer, Mila. Make sure you do some hard playing this year. Adriana enjoys working in small groups, creating meaningful connections with her classmates. She is passionate about art and likes working with paint. Have a great summer, Adriana. Aaliyah is an energetic student who enjoys the company of her classmates and is willing to help and work with anyone. The ability to work with anyone at any given time is a strong attribute and will suit her well in her future endeavors. Keep rocking that deadly sense of humor. Thanks, Leah. Aaron has a warm smile to complement his kind personality. Aaron has had many successes this year due to his commitment and tenacity to improve. Aaron has been a key part of our classroom breakfast program in the preparation and delivery of food and dishes. Thank you for keeping us all well fed, Aaron. Have a great summer. Alex has worked hard from start to finish this year, which is the norm for him. He has an internal drive that will not let him put anything less than his best effort forward. Alex enjoys working independently to find solutions to problems, but will also help classmates when needed. Alex enjoys most physical activities, including scootering and BMXing at our local skate park. Stay safe, Alex, and have a wonderful summer. We hope to see you at the skate park. Avery is a very kind girl who loves animals. She has, on many occasions, brought her furry friends into our school for a visit. Avery has demonstrated a tremendous amount of growth this year due to her willingness to step outside her comfort zone. Woohoo! Great job, Avery. Carmen has strong interpersonal skills. She enjoys socializing with her classmates and floats through the room from one conversation to the next with ease. Of course, this only happens once her work is complete. Carmen is accepting of all people, making her a delight to be around all of the time. Have a great summer, Carmen. Corbin picks things up quickly, which allows him to problem solve at a fast rate. His problem-solving ability is used for things he enjoys, like creating. He uses many different mediums, such as Lego, Connects, pattern blocks, and woodworking to build beautiful designs and structures. Keep up the creative expression, Corbin, and good luck with your gopher hunting job this summer. Cage has a special place in our classroom as he is almost unconditionally kind. All students respect and value him. Cage enjoys arts and loves to share pictures of his artwork with his classmates and family. We wish the very, very best for you in grade 5, Cage. Have a great summer. Kale has an outgoing personality and is willing to give people his time for conversation. He has a fantastic sense of humor and sees the hilarity in the simple things in life. Kale enjoys skating with his cousins, both in school and during school outings. He has a strong understanding of the importance of family. Have a great summer, Kale. Kinsley is an eager learner who enjoys being a part of any collaborative learning opportunity. A young lady who is continually willing to absorb constructive feedback and use it to strengthen her abilities. Kinsley's enthusiasm for learning, paired well with her drive to help, will serve her well. Have a great summer, Kinsley. Kaiden has a soft smile that can brighten up anyone's day. Kaiden is a good friend to many of his classmates and makes every effort to maintain a positive atmosphere. His classmates enjoy his company and love working with him. Keep being you, Kaiden. Madison has the intellectual capacity to conquer any academic goal she wishes to accomplish. Her goal of becoming a doctor is a realistic and achievable goal. Madison has the drive and work ethic needed for such an endeavor. But first, enjoy grade 5, Madison. Have a great summer. Tegan is a firecracker who enjoys physical activity. She makes a point to try everything, even if it is a little out of her comfort zone. Tegan shows up ready to work, putting her best foot forward every day. She has displayed tremendous growth due to her strong work ethic. Wishing you all the best in grade 4, Tegan. Whitney is one of the kindest people I've ever known. She is extremely empathetic and does not have a bad bone in her body. She is friends to all and excludes no one. When a classmate is feeling down, she will always check in to see if she can help. Most of the time, there's a little heartbreak with this maternity. It has been an extreme pleasure to be part of her journey. Have a great summer, Whitney.
Great, now we get to honor our grade 5/6s with Miss Frost and Mr. Quick's class. Brandon is a charismatic, responsible, independent, and helpful student. He continues to amaze his teachers and his peers in his knowledge of the land and its offerings. He always looks forward to Forest Fridays and is keen to share his knowledge with both his teachers and peers. Brandon has excelled in woodworking, typing, mathematical computer games, and during our outdoor learning days. He has a great time out there on the land in Tunaka-Amakas. This year, Brandon was nominated by his peers to be the Economy Teepee Pole Holder. As champion of the Teepee Pole Holder, Brandon was an active and enthusiastic participant in all of the cross-country and downhill skiing days. Brandon's natural leadership abilities are evident through his positive and supportive contributions in Miss Juanita's culture and language classes, and in the physical health and education classes. Next year, Brandon will move on to Parkland Middle School. Miss Frost wants Brandon to know that he will always be welcome at Aqam. Brandon, we are here for you. Shanae Osborne, grade 5. Shanae is a creative, caring, bright, and intuitive student with a wonderful sense of humor. Shanae is a wonderful, supportive friend. Shanae always shows empathy to students and is a great support to many. Shanae has been an enthusiastic and faithful member of the comic book and drawing club and is a very strong writer. Shanae was nominated by her peers to be the Economy People Champion. Shanae continues to excel in reading, writing, mathematics, and in the arts. Shanae showed an invested interest in the Francis Lake Picnic Table Project and showed exemplary leadership. We cannot wait to see what next year holds for Shanae. Crystal, grade 5. Crystal is a very responsible and independent learner. Crystal is dedicated to her learning and continuously finds ways to extend her curiosity of reading, culture, and language, and as well in outdoor learning days. Crystal is always excited to see her teachers and greets everyone with a smile. Crystal is great at organization and has proven herself to be more organized than even some of her teachers. Crystal is always enthusiastic for the outdoor learning days. During the cross-country and downhill ski days, Crystal could be found zipping down the slopes with a big smile on her face. Crystal loves music and singing, and she always participates in community spirit days. Crystal was nominated by her peers to be the Culture and Language People Champion. Crystal is also a dedicated and enthusiastic member of Mr. Mike's Safety Ranger team. Crystal has a very welcoming presence and is the first person to introduce herself to anyone new. Crystal is a very caring and compassionate with the younger students. And these strengths make her a strong and passionate leader in the class. We cannot wait to see you next year, Crystal. Devin, or D-Dog, as people so fondly call Devin. Devin is a curious, engaging, loyal, and caring student with a great sense of humor. His peers are always happy when Dev-Dog is around. Devin enjoys building forts outside, creating buildings and structures, and has shown an interest in cooking. Devin always assumed a leadership role in our hot lunch program. When Devin is invested in an assignment or task, he remains focused and diligent on completing the assignment to the best of his ability. This is particularly evident in math, writing, art, and in some activities related to physical education and land-based learning. Devin was nominated by his peers to be the Housing and Infrastructure People Champion. Devin is also a welcome addition to Mr. Mike's Safety Ranger team. Eva, grade 6 at Aqam School. Eva is a patient, caring, responsible, and dedicated student. Ms. Becky says, Eva's stoic and observation-based personality lends to her desire to achieve greatness in all of her endeavors. Eva's commitment and passion for traditional practices and arts and gaining knowledge makes her presence felt in a way that is true to who she is. Her focused planning and work ethic have made remarkable contributions to both classroom culture and her own knowledge in math, physical education, reading and writing. Though she has a mischievous side to her, she encourages and positively influences peers. From the words of Miss Becky, when Eva puts her mind to something, greatness will follow. Eva, best of luck next year. You will always be supported by staff, student, and community. Mr. Hunter, grade 6 at Aqam. Hunter is a bright, responsible, and dedicated student. Hunter always starts his day with a story from home or from a book. This aptitude and curiosity for knowledge and sharing are reflected in all areas of his learning. Hunter is passionate about reading, math, and almost all sports. Hunter's commitment and responsibility for his own learning drives his passion and willingness to learn. Hunter works diligently to complete all assignments to the best of his ability. Hunter was an active participant in all outdoor days and never shies away from trying something new. Hunter was elected as a council member and nominated by his peers as the recreation TV pole champion and an average safety ranger on Mr. Mike's bus. Cash, grade 5, Aqam School. Cash is an engaging, helpful, responsible, and bright student. When Cash is faced with the learning challenge, he always gives his best effort and seeks help when needed. His willingness to learn and build new skills is evident in his dedication to memorizing, practicing, and refining his multiplication, addition, and subtraction skills. Cash is very friendly and always supports the objective of the team or group during class time, sports, and team building activities, and is always there to help with classroom technology. Cash is very talented and interested in music and video games. So, if you ever want to learn more about computer games and coding, Cash is your person. Cash was nominated by his peers to be the recreation TV pole holder. We cannot wait to see you next year. Ryder Jordan. Ryder is an inquisitive, bright, and focused individual who has a calming presence in the class, a quality that is well respected by his peers. Ryder works very well on his own and is thoughtful and precise in his problem solving, writing, and applications of mathematical theory. Ryder's aptitude for academics and willingness to learn is reflected in his work ethic. Ryder's curiosity is a pleasure for his teachers and peers. His ability to jump in and navigate class life this year is commendable. He is happiest outside and playing with his cousins. Ryder was also nominated by his peers to be the Aqam TV pole champion for education and learning. Tyra, grade 6, Aqam School. Tyra is an independent, observant, driven, and bright individual. Tyra is a positive, contributing member to the classroom community and is exemplary at group work. Her ability to work well in a team is particularly evident during physical health and education class. Tyra is a leader in her math group and has excellent class participation. Tyra's passion for these subjects is evident. And as TV pole champion, I know that she is interested in having a pharmacy here in the community. Tyra is excelling in archery and has expressed a profound interest in traditional dance drumming. Tyra has grown immensely this year in her writing, reading, and math. She has worked hard to persevere through this school year, and her work ethic and dedication to her work does not go unnoticed. Tyra was elected to council in the fall and has contributed to several spirit of community events. You can always count on Aqam to support you, Tyra. Tyra, we know that you will be positive and a shining light at Parkland. We'll miss you, but we wish you all the best. Nasuokin, Drayden, grade 6, Aqam. Drayden is a loyal, charismatic, and passionate leader as the Nasuokin Nana for the school. Drayden has contributed immensely to this role. Dre, I hope that you continue to apply your leadership qualities while continuing to develop leadership skills that have a positive and helpful impact on your peers, school, and community. Drayden has participated in many school spirit events. Drayden was also invited by Miss Juanita to assist her in the culture and language class that she hosts at Laurie Middle School. Dre could always be found challenging Ivan and his cousins at Tuesday floor hockey. Drayden, you have shown an incredible dedication and commitment to your own growth and work ethic. Never be swayed by a challenge. We are always here for you. Best of luck next year. Elijah, grade 5. Elijah is a dynamic, focused, creative, and happy student who consistently shows excellent work ethic and responsibility for his learning. Elijah, the first person in line after he gets off the bus. Miss Frost always knows that Elijah will have a story for her and reminds her that math is indeed his favorite subject. Elijah is excellent at taking initiative and is always one of the first people to help others. Elijah is skilled and interested in math, cooking, reading, and outdoor learning. Elijah's dedication and resiliency in all of these subjects and interests is admirable, and you should be very proud of yourself. Elijah was nominated by his peers to be the Health Typical Champion. Elijah is also a dedicated member of Mr. Mike's Safety Ranger Team, Comic Book Club, Tuesday afternoon floor hockey, and all community spirit days. Elijah, we can't wait to see what next year holds for you.
It is my honor at this time to recognize our Nasukinana and Chief Council, Ishwat Matis, at Aqam School. This fall, students followed the Aqam election closely. They then ran for elected council and Nasukin positions in the school. Caregivers were invited to join in our virtual speeches, and the school community elected 5 council members and our Nasukin this year. I would like to give a shout out to Mr. Drayden Williams, our Nasukin Nana for 2020-2021. Hushukishkukini, thank you for your hard work this year, Drayden, and for representing our entire Aqam community. I would also like to give a shout out to Eva Alexander, Tyra Joe, Hunter Willard, Kale Gravel, and Cage Keynes for being loyal and committed council members. You made us all very proud this year.
Isip Yukik Apiniskish. We are very proud of Ata Ginshin Guna, our youth network, our typical champions at Aqam School has forced the adults and for us to do better jobs as typical champions. And we appreciate the hard work that we have accomplished over this short school year. So Aknamut's Tishit Akit Shutnam, Community Government, Drayden Williams. And our language and culture people champions are Crystal and Eva. Akamas Akitshotnam, Spirit of Community people champions are Aaliyah, Madison, and Cage. Ka Amaknasha Akuchochniam, Lands and Resources people champions are Kale, Kinsley, and Mila. Aknuka, Infrastructure people champions are Tyra and Alex Joe. Akat Shantam, Akan Satnam Health people champions are Devin and Kaiden. And they had a plan to build birdhouses, and the school chipped in. They went and they purchased the wood, and they made pre-made packages for the community to come pick up the birdhouses. And that was under the housing. It was Aqam housing. So Devin and Hayden did a great job on following through on your SMART goals. And health, Aqam, Elijah, Avery, Adriana, and Carmen are the two people champions for health. And Smakakapmut Energy, two people champions are Corbin and Aaron. Shingoyam Recreation, two people's Hunter and Cash, hosted a day where the students were able to ride their bikes from Mission Hills down to the school, and they followed their SMART goal objectives, and they made pamphlets and shared those, and so way to follow through, and great job for the Recreation two people champions. Ksukau Sakwam Smukwitsniam, Safety and Security, Jocelyn and Whitney. Our safety and security idea came about from our students was while they're out on the cement and they're riding their their skateboards, scooters, that they needed to wear a helmet. So we appreciate that. And they encourage our friends that will be using this space to look after the land, but also be safe while you're using it. Gitgit Zamnam, Education and Learning, Tegan and Ryder. Tegan and Ryder, as Gitgit Zamnam mentorees, we appreciate your dedication to education and learning. And Knixiam Gupson Mishku, Economy TV co-holders are Shanae and Brandon. So thank you everybody for putting your names forward and helping move our governance structure document with Yashka forward. And so we look forward to following you. And so the community needs to catch up to the work that our students are doing at Aqam School. So good job.
Jason Andrew. I want to acknowledge and congratulate the Aqam students for all of their hard work, dedication to learning over the year. You well excelled and demonstrated strength and leadership to your peers, and today we celebrate each and every one of you. From Steeples Elementary, Soren Patrick, grade 1. Soren has a love of nature and looks forward to outside activities. He enjoys being active, hiking, going on walks, shooting hoops, or in the gym. Soren is a kinetic learner, carrying out experiments, creating and building with his hands. Even though he is busy, he will take the time to listen to a story. Wishing you a great year in grade 2, Soren. Cynthia Patrick, grade 3. Art is an area where Cynthia shines. She loves to draw and color. Cynthia produces beautifully drawn images of people and animals. She's creative like Raven and likes to push her artistic boundaries by trying new forms of art. Cynthia is a ray of sunshine on her outdoor adventures. She enjoys being in nature and thrives on the open-ended exploration opportunities that our outings provide. It's a pleasure being able to sit back and observe Cynthia in her element. Have a great summer, Cynthia. Malia Williams, grade 3. Malia radiates happiness. She's a joy to have in the class and is a valued member of our classroom community. Malia excels at interpersonal relationships. She goes out of her way to ensure that she nurtures her friendships she nurtures her friendships. She takes the time and energy necessary to see that her friendships flourish. If she observes a fellow classmate being left out, she gladly welcomes them to her activity. Malia is an extremely hard worker and diligent student. She puts forth tremendous effort in all assigned tasks. If work poses a challenge, rather than getting frustrated, Malia problem solves to come up with a solution. She takes pride in her work and completes assignment with focused detail. Have a great summer, Malia. Macy Basil, grade 3. Macy has strong all-around skills and a positive work ethic. She works hard to develop her abilities and understanding. And because of the effort and focus she is willing to put in, she has great potential to achieve whatever goals she sets for herself. She enters the class with a positive mindset each day and often brings a smile to her classmates' faces with her presence. Congratulations, Ms. Macy. Taylor Whitehead Bissett, grade 4. Taylor is a kind, energetic student who has had success in grade 4. She comes to school with a positive attitude and is ready for learning. After moving to Steeple Elementary, it was clear that Taylor is extremely proud of her exceptional background, and she is always willing to proudly share her knowledge with her peers. Taylor has made significant progress in her academic abilities this term, as she is a hard-working student. She is very creative and artistic student who has a great sense of humor. Well done, Taylor. Jace Shepard. Jace is an engaging young man who connects positively with his students around. He can often be found at the center of laughter, and his generally quiet demeanor hides a sharp wit and ability to make others laugh. He has great insights and deep and meaningful thoughts about issues and values. And with the willingness to challenge himself, he will reach a very high potential for goals. Have a great summer, Jace. Tristan Patrick, grade 6. Tristan is a kind, compassionate, and friendly student. He has a wonderful sense of humor that he loves to share. Tristan is an incredible helper who can always be counted on to step up and take on extra jobs. He is an important and versatile member of a band who plays both the baritone and the drum. He enjoys participating in sports and activities, particularly basketball. Tristan has shown great improvement this year in his academics through hard work. Tristan's humor and caring nature is contagious to all around. Well done, Tristan. Brooklyn Andrew, grade 6. Brooklyn is a hardworking student with a great sense of humor. She is a natural leader and has led class discussions around numerous human rights issues that primarily focus on gender identity, relationships, and sexism and societal stereotypes. Brooklyn is a passionate speaker and outspoken supporter of minorities and disadvantaged groups. She has changed how everyone in class views the world for the better. Brooklyn should definitely be referenced for social activism and for making a positive contribution to our community. Enjoy your summer, Brooklyn. Students from Pinewood Elementary School, Aubrey Denise, kindergarten. Aubrey is very creative and loves to show this through play. She has a passion for animals and wants to be a vet. Aubrey is also very kind and caring when interacting with those around her. Congratulations, Aubrey. Latea Joseph, grade 4. Latea is kind and always bright with the room for smile and positive energy. She works hard and has great pride in completing challenging tasks. Latea loves to work with a variety of adults and enjoys spending time with friends, both working in the classroom and playing outside. She's creative and likes to do hands-on activities in school. Enjoy the summer, Latea. Lily Chenise, grade 5. Lily is a very hard worker and always tries her best. She loves to read and always volunteers to read to the class. She is a kind and considerate to her peers. Well done, Lily. Mariah Hurd, grade 6. Mariah is a conscientious and thoughtful student. She is a wonderful artist and her work is always well done. Mariah tries her best and takes pride in her work. She loves animals and the teacher has enjoyed hearing all about your pets. Have a great summer, Mariah. Students from Gordon Terrace Elementary. Darius Joseph, grade 6. Darius is an energetic and lively person. He loves sports and games and always tries to do well. He shows great pride when he knows that he has done a good job and likes to help others and challenge himself. Have a great summer, Darius. Colin Joseph, grade 6. Colin is helpful, friendly, and shows great strength in the form of perseverance and loyalty. He enjoys playing sports and is a tough opponent in basketball. All the best in middle school, Colin. Students from St. Mary's Elementary. Marshall Norville, kindergarten. Marshall is a joy to teach. He is a kind, thoughtful boy with strong beginning and reading and math skills. He is very artistic and loves to draw and color. He has a real talent for dancing and can remember complicated steps quickly. I cannot wait until next year when we have performances. Marshall is a hard worker and a kind friend to all. What a very successful kindergarten year. Congratulations, Marshall. Paige Morjo, grade 3. Paige is a kind and loving girl who is happy to be at school each day. She works very hard on her schoolwork and is a self-starter. Paige always makes sure she completes her work the best she can. She loves helping other students who are struggling. Paige has done very well with her reading and writing this year. Ultimately, Paige is an all-around wonderful girl, and Mrs. Nurse loved teaching me for 2 years. Deshaun Simmons, grade 6. Deshaun is a well-loved member of her classroom and school community. He is a quiet student and a reflective thinker. He can produce great ideas during class discussions, and he exceeds grade 6 reading and comprehension levels. Deshaun is athletic in a variety of sports and always puts forth great effort. He especially excelled through the basketball season. Deshaun demonstrated excellent skills and set a great example of sportsmanship. Have a great summer, Deshaun. Students from GM Roberts. Jake Nicholas, grade 2. Jake Jake is a happy-go-lucky young man who comes to school with a positive attitude and a strong desire to learn. He loves school, especially mathematics and science. Jake is curious, smart, helpful, and friendly with everyone. He's a determined young man that is a great mentor to his peers. Congratulations, Jake.
Ashton Jolin, grade 7, Parkland Middle School. Ashton is a polite, easygoing, happy student that is kind to all of his peers and helpful whenever he was asked. He is well liked by his peers and always asks his teachers, "How are you today?" Ashton has a great sense of humor too, and always finds a way to brighten the day. Ashton completes all assigned tasks by the deadline provided and asks questions when he needs help or clarification. Ashton was one of the 2 editors of our classroom yearbook pages and worked many hours compiling class yearbook pages that we are very proud of. Great work in grade 7, Ashton. Hope, grade 7, Parkland. Hope is a sweet, kind-hearted girl. She is always willing to help in the classroom and around the school with odd ends. She has done a tremendous job of taking care of her classmate who is in a wheelchair. Hope took the student under her wing and would wheel him around and read to him regularly. Hope's caring heart has made our classroom a better place. Have a great summer, Hope. Rebecca Masila, grade 7, Parkland. Rebecca is beyond her years in many aspects of life. She has all the qualities of a true leader. Rebecca puts a tremendous effort into everything she does and holds herself to a high standard. In addition to her remarkable work ethic, Rebecca is incredibly kind and helpful. She will step in silently in any situation to help anyone who needs it, and never expects praise or acknowledgement. Rebecca is kind and accepting of all differences and truly makes an environment a better place simply by being herself. Way to go, Rebecca. Troy Joseph, grade 8, Parkland. I cannot say enough good things about Troy Joseph. He has grown so much this year. He is an avid basketball and hockey fan, not to mention a master at winning every game of Uno that I play against him. Troy is a good-natured student, never speaks an unkind word, and willing to try his best on every task he does. I appreciate his sense of humor, his respectfulness in class with his peers and with every adult in his cohort. And that's from Romania Matakasi, Parkland. Owen, grade 8. Owen is a quiet and polite young man who has a positive attitude and always tries his best. Congratulations on a job well done regarding a current events assignment. Although the subject matter was tough to get through, you never wavered and presented your take on the situation with professionalism and owned your views and violence towards Indigenous people and thoughts on racism. From Rick and Rhonda. Teresa Cardinal, grade 8, Parkland. Teresa has an aptitude for languages and was enthusiastic about learning vocabulary of interest to her in French. Teresa prefers to learn by working with a close friend, but challenged herself this year by working with all classmates. Teresa has strong self-reflection skills. She reflects on her work, learning, skills, etc. She is very self-aware and evaluates herself accurately. From Jackie Bauer. Teresa is also a fantastic cook. She took the lead in her cooking group, and their results were always top-notch. Teresa has a sophisticated sense of humor, and when you are lucky enough to be part of it, you can't help but smile. Braylin, grade 9. Braylin is a thoughtful and creative student who has shown an aptitude for textile arts with her loom weaving project. She is a kind member of our classroom and is always willing to help to ensure all jobs are done correctly. From Johanna Kingsman. Alita Harty goes on to say that Braylon is a wonderfully artistic and creative young woman. Braylon takes pride in her schoolwork, is a keen learner, and genuinely cares about making the world a better place for all. Braylon strives to go above and beyond in her schoolwork, and when she demonstrated her learning in an artistic manner, that is where she really shines. Lieutenant Hungry Wolf Cardinal, grade 9, Parkland. This is what Johanna has to share about Lieutenant. Lieutenant has showed growth in her communication with adults. She stands up and speaks to teachers with respect, knowledge, and continues to teach the non-Indigenous people. Embrace where we live. I am very honored to have been able to work with Lieutenant these past 2 years and in her elementary years at A.A. Woodland. I love her humor and Lieutenant's way of expressing her wants and needs. She will be missed here as a leader. Miss Tish often told me how she enjoys Lieutenant in her band class and that she is a true leader. Joanna says, all the best in grade 10, Lieutenant. Laurie Middle School. Brooke Clark, grade 7. Brooke is a quiet, extremely kind and peaceful individual. She is a very capable student. Brooke is bright and possesses a great sense of humor, and when she harnesses her energy and focuses on her tasks, she can produce a very good work. Mary Elliott. Mary Elliott went on to say about Jody Johnson. Jody is a quiet and caring person. Her infectious laughter lights up any room. You will find many opportunities to learn and try new experiences, exciting and at the same time challenging. Remember, work hard, stay on top of your learning, and do your best. Talon Johnson, grade 7. Mary Elliott says, Talon has proven himself over and over to be an athletic individual. He enjoys opportunities to participate in physical activities. He thrives in the sport of basketball and is appreciated for his community contributions. It has been exciting to watch Talon continue to evolve in his scholastic abilities, and we look forward to hearing about ongoing successes. Aurora Phillips, grade 7. Aurora is a bright and academically capable young lady. She is a kind, gentle, soft-spoken soul, and I wish for her a future filled with hope and promise. Always dig deep for your courage and never hesitate to share your thinking, Aurora, because you have a lot to teach the world. Cale Townsend, grade 7, at Laurie Middle School. Cale has come into his own at Laurie Middle School. I am so happy to see him smiling, accepting support, and figuring out his place at LMS. He is a capable young man who knows a great deal about the world. Keep going forward on your learning journey, Cale. You got this. Zaira is a very capable student who is bright and possesses a sense of humor. All the best in grade 8. Donovan Postal, grade 7, Laurie. Donovan is an inquisitive young man who possesses many great qualities, which includes his sense of humor and his ability to have truthful and meaningful conversations with adults. He is also an advocate for himself and others when needed. Donovan adapted well to Laurie Middle School. I wish him all the best in his grade 8 year. From Mary Elliott. Kyra Bergstone, grade 8. Kyra is one determined young lady. When she sets a goal for herself, she will go out of her way to achieve it. She contributes great ideas to the community class when called upon and possesses natural physical abilities. Kyra is a great athlete. Mary Elliott wrote this about Kiana George, grade 8, Laurie Middle School. Kiana is a joy to have in any classroom. She possesses a strong work ethic in class and puts in extra time to complete her assignments. Kiana advocates for herself, and she will even step out of her comfort zone to achieve her goals. Kiana, you have a great deal of potential and a bright future ahead of you. I look forward to seeing the career choice you choose, because whatever it is, I know you will be wonderful at it. Rose Joseph, grade 8, Lori. Rose possesses leadership qualities that are unbeknown to herself. Rose has been observed leading movements at school during Orange Shirt Day, the murdered and missing Indigenous women, and most recently, the discovery of the 215 children lost at the county's residential school. Culture and language is very important to Rose and her family. Rose, understand that one day you will possess the power to make a difference, so use it well. From Mary Elliott. Leland Kai, grade 8. Leland has shown much growth through the school year, which includes his sense of humor, having grown on so many staff members. He expresses himself through his imaginative writing. Keep up the great work. Leland is naturally curious and has educated his peers with the fantastic facts he has discovered. Leland is a talented rapper, but has now retired the mic. Joshua Kasner, grade 9, Lori Middle School. Josh, first of first, Josh wants to move his body, whether shadowboxing or running his moves periodically during his day. He is a force of nature. Beautifully, too, is that he is thoughtful and the first to bring a smile to whomever is lucky to be in his company. Josh's joy is infectious, with his friendships genuine and strong. Academically, Josh has a gift of retaining information with deft clarity, the same clarity as he has when training. Thomas Kayan, grade 9, Lori Middle School. Bomber continues to surprise me with his special abilities. He possesses mechanical aptitude, and it is shown when taking apart computers and engines and then putting them back together again. His athletic abilities continue to excel both individually and as a team player. I wish you the best at Mount Baker School. Have a wonderful summer. From Mary Elliott. Alize George, grade 9, Lori. Alize has so much going for her. She is a bright, resilient, and a caring individual. Fabulous qualities to possess. She will discover many opportunities to learn and try new experiences at Mount Baker. All the best, Alize. Never give up on the things that make you happy. Haley Johnson, grade 9, Lori Middle School. Haley is a wonderful student and a budding teacher who likes to share her knowledge with others. Haley is an expert with the smartboard and will repeat instructions for those who require multiple reminders. Haley, your teachings will help you through life. Take it and embrace it. From Mary Elliott. Tristan Mackey, Lori Middle School. Tristan, you are amazing just the way you are, loving, caring, and respectful to others. I refer to you as a mystic and path seeker. Tristan is easygoing and able to take things as they come, while always sharing his interest, effort, and concern. Tristan shares his kind and gentle disposition with all that he meets. He enjoys the bonds with his close group of friends and carries himself lightly with the same sense that he is exactly where he needs to be at any given moment. Everyone notes happily when he joins the group or room. Tristan has been a great asset at Lori Middle School. Brandon Petrick, grade 9, Lori Middle School. Brandon, this young man is genuine and likable. Not only does he have the gift of insight and an excellent mind of inquiry, he also is conscientious and possesses a fine work ethic. Brandon has a people gift too. Everyone he meets leaves his company better for knowing him. He is someone who balances his focus on finding academic success with a light-hearted and playful group of peers. Lastly, though Brandon is driven to find success, he derives strength from his friends, family, and community. All the best in grade 10, from Mary Elliott. Jude Pierre, grade 9, Laurie Middle School. It has been amazing to see Jude grow into a wonderful young man over the past 3 years at Laurie Middle School. The student who has demonstrated to be a performer, artist, and videographer throughout the years. Jude has the distinction of being charismatic and very communicative. He is a student who draws people to himself and exudes leadership and compassionate abilities. A young person who is embracing the beauty and challenges of life and offers genuine and honest thoughts, always in the most respectful of terms. Jude is being very outgoing and gregarious also means that Jude has a softer side that leads him to ponder and consider the nature of his world and role of his life. All the best in grade 10, Jude. Medea Thomas, grade 9, Laurie. Medea is an intelligent, beautiful, and athletic young lady. Medea's presence with her great big smile lights up any classroom while bringing to class an abundance of knowledge that she is willing to share with others. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. She has it all if she chooses. I believe in you, Medea. From Mary Elliott. K.E.S. Kootenai Sky, Kootenai Shatnana. Kootenai is a kind, respectful young woman and a loyal friend. Kootenai was enrolled in the Warriors Leadership Program at Mount Baker School this year. Kootenai has been working on her courses through Kootenai Discovery School, for which online learning seems best. Working at her own pace, Kootenai is determined. Have a great summer. Andre Nicholas, grade 11. Andre has a great sense of humor. Though quiet in the classroom, once he gets into a group of peers, he always has a witty comment to make. Enjoy grade 12. Kat Kimmy, grade 11. Making things right. That is the best way to describe what derives Kat. She is concerned for the well-being of her friends and family and ensuring they are treated well and will stop at nothing to do so. Kat has a big heart. DeWitt, David Manuel, grade 12, KES. Quiet but caring. David is the quiet person of the group. However, he is always respectful of elders and will flash a smile that will light up the room. Harley Johnson Larson, grade 12. Harley is the quiet and steadfast student in the room. She does what she needs to get her work done in class, even when traveling from out of town. She is a calm and pleasant presence in the room. And we were able to present Harley with a pair of moccasins made from Debbie and Veronica Patrick. Way to go, Harley. Tawny Stevens Lalonde, grade 12. Dedicated. Tawny has always been dedicated to her work and her family. Tawny does what she needs to further her education, all while addressing the needs of her kin. And I had the pleasure of presenting Tawny with her moccasins made with love from Debbie and Veronica Patrick. Way to go, Tawny. Michaela Taylor, grade 10, KES. Michaela is a bright young gal who loves gardening. She put together some beautiful edible and floral arrangements for the elders this spring. Michaela was enrolled in the Warriors Leadership Program at Mount Baker School this year with good participation. Michaela has been working hard on her courses through both KES and Kootenai Discovery School. Michaela seems to like online learning and working at her own stride. Have a great summer, Michaela. Mount Baker Secondary School. Nathan Andrew, grade 10. Nathan is a well-rounded student with a deep love for hockey, receiving an A in PE and B's in career life education, art, and foods. The teacher reported that the final meal in foods was very well planned and a great success. In art, that teacher spoke to appreciating his hard work and positive attitude. Nathan, congratulations on your outstanding deep test level and fantastic attendance this year. Bring on grade 11, Allison. Lydia Birdstone, grade 10. Lydia is a bright, conscientious, artistic, helpful student. Lydia speaks about having a career that involves supporting others. Lydia is enrolled in the Warriors Leadership Program and has volunteered to be on the Youth Council for the Foundry. Lydia achieved a B in both art and PE. Comments from the art teacher. Lydia Birdstone had a challenging year to face personally. Despite these challenges, when she was able to attend school, she displayed exceptional work ethic. She set high expectations for each task she undertook and worked and reworked to achieve strong results. She did not ask for special consideration. She is a very talented art student and stands out in her art class, is able to handle different mediums and techniques very successfully. Lydia is a kind and considerate student in class. Josiah Johnson, grade 10, Mount Baker. Josiah has been successful in all of his classes in his first year here at Mount Baker. He is a reliable young man with good attendance. He has also been working on some courses through Blade Runners, finishing his first aid courses and now into bear awareness. Josiah likes to work one-on-one as well as independently. Josiah is a very pleasant young man and determined when he likes the task he is being asked to do. Josiah likes PE, math, video games, and his friends. By Jody Savage. Natisha Johnson, grade 10. Natisha has been fully dedicated to her education this year. She is enrolled in the Warriors Leadership Program and has taken on the role of public speaking for the group at important cultural events. She also volunteered to be a student representative on the FRIP Enhancement Agreement Committee and the Youth Council for the Foundry. Natisha received an A in PE this year and a B in Career Life Education. Ms. Blaze with English First Pupils said, "What we learned is that she has a talent for creative writing. I think she should continue to write her life stories outside of the classroom." Mr. Perrin, I appreciate your effort and dedication. Keep up the great work. TJ Joseph, grade 10, Mount Baker. TJ is a kind, hardworking, dedicated student. He is enrolled in the Warriors Leadership Program at MBSS and has good participation. He received an A in Workplace Math 10, a B in Science 10, and several completion CTs. Ms. Blaze for English First Pupils, he always puts forward the same effort in each and every class and said that he is very creative and has his own style and voice. Mr. Perrin stated that he appreciates TJ's effort and dedication in math. Jordan Scout, grade 10, Mount Baker. Jordan is a helpful, dedicated young man and a loyal friend. He is enrolled in the Warriors Leadership Program and stepped up and volunteered to be on the School District Enhancement Agreement Committee as a student representative. Jordan is always willing to lend a hand whenever it is needed. Jordan has achieved 7 class credits in grade 10 and will be moving forward to grade 11. Way to go, Jordan. Coda Walker, grade 10, Mount Baker. Coda is a very personable young man. He is dedicated to his education and has achieved excellent attendance this year. Coda received an A in PE and several B's in Workplace Math, Yearbook, Career Life, and Foods. Ms. Franklin said, Coda, you have worked exceptionally hard all quarter. Mr. Page, Coda has been an incredible student and classmate. Mr. Slater, Coda showed up consistently to our lunchtime yearbook meetings and showed dedication as one of our photographers. Kesden Clement, grade 11. Kesden is a friendly young man with a great sense of humor. Kesden is adventurous and enthusiastic, who excels in outdoor pursuits such as hunting. All the best to you in your 12th year. Way to go, Kesden. Connor Bauer is grade 11, Mount Baker. Connor is an outgoing and upbeat young man. He excels at physical fitness with sportsmanship and enthusiasm. Connor would like to pursue a trade. All the best to you in grade 12. Wyatt Collinson, grade 11, Mount Baker. Wyatt is a courteous and pleasant young man who's always willing to lend a hand. Wyatt is undeniably a loyal friend. Wyatt enjoys music, hunting, and fishing, who would like to pursue a career as a hunting and fishing guide in the future. All the best to you in your grade 12 year. Isaiah Shepherd, grade 11. I have had the pleasure of teaching Izzy English First Pupils 10, 11, and now 12. He has improved markedly since grade 10. He expresses a sincere interest in Indigenous history and culture, so much so in fact, he was going home and doing his own research and learning after class hours. He has improved his writing exponentially because of his genuine interest. Izzy never misses classes, and I know he is dedicated to the Warriors program at Mount Baker. I am proud to say he was a student of mine, and I look forward to his future. I do hope that he doesn't forget me here at Baker and comes to visit from time to time. From Carrie Blaze. Corbin Birdstone, grade 11. Corbin is a kind, empathetic, resilient, funny young man. He has been enrolled in the Warriors Leadership Program for 3 years and has been a great addition to our class. He has a passion for gaming with his friends. Corbin aspires to become a garbage man for the city of Cranbrook. He is hoping to gain employment this summer with the KOA campground at Aqam. Malachi Sam, English First Pupils 12. First and foremost, Malachi has a strong understanding of Indigenous literature and culture, plus strong oral skills. Malachi is a proud Indigenous young man. I have had the pleasure of teaching him in grade 10 and now again in grade 12. He is confident and charismatic. I call on him for knowledge daily. He presents with a strong work ethic each day and is extremely courteous to his peers and me. He is involved in extracurricular activities and he always manages to keep up his studies. I know he is interested in the Royal Military College, and I wish him the best, as I know he will succeed in any avenue he chooses in life. I feel he has been an asset to my class, and I am sad to lose him next year. Marie Dawson would like to share that Malachi is a brilliant young man who excels at academics, the arts, and athletic pursuits, a true triple threat. Malachi is a bright student who will no doubt succeed at whatever he chooses to do in the future. Congratulations, graduate. So we would like to congratulate all of our students. Today, we would like to honor our graduates. And on behalf of our leadership and education committee and our community and your teachers, we wish you all the best. Hugatweni apikitsikat etukishkashis zinya gisu kapsin hints yakanakish di usnet akmaniskish Uts Hamashni apigin gayaka zikat etukishkashis in upcha akmatna sat shlach am nashis gits sukish ugamet Skip, Stacken, Gil, Smak, Nishwiete, Api, Pizzas, Ashtak, Neas, Sputness, Wishgupsi, Disney, Megan, Push, Yitgupsi. Greetings, students, teachers, families, and friends. I am happy to share this day with all of you. I wish all of you students love and prayers for a long, safe journey throughout your lives. I pray that you graduates find the road that will lead you to happiness and success. All of your teachers, families, and friends are proud of your accomplishments. Congratulations. Our grads that we have honored with moccasins, schlan this year are Dakota Joseph, Tyrell Graval, Malachi Sound, Harley Johnson Larson, Tawny Lalonde, and Chloe Latero. So congratulations, and we look forward to learning more from you. Tyrell Graval, grade 12, Mount Baker. Tyrell Graval has reached his transition time in life, graduation from high school. Tyrell has been working with the Warriors Leadership Program for 3 years and was a contributing member of class. This year, he shared his capstone project with Warriors and staff. What an incredible presentation of his passion for music. Tyrell not only graduated from Mount Baker, but also received his first year carpentry from the College of the Rockies through the Train and Trades program. Tyrell has made application to attend a music program in Toronto to further his education and career in the music field. And Tyrell has also been awarded the Chris Williams Bursary. And so on behalf of Aqam, we would like to present you with this gift. And all the schlan, the moccasins made, were made with love from Debbie Patrick and Veronica Patrick. Congratulations, Tyrell.